Hey there, Northsiders and friends. It's time to prepare for worship. This Sunday is the 5th Sunday after Epiphany. It's also the first Sunday of the month, so we'll have communion. Be sure to have your communion elements ready for worship so that we may all partake together, even though we are distanced. Our gospel reading for this Sunday comes again from Mark and is verses 29 to 39. This is the account of the healing of Simon Peter's mother-in-law. If you haven't taken the opportunity to yet, I'd encourage you again to read the Gospel of Mark in its entirety so that we can understand the breadth of Jesus' ministry and the immediacy with which it happens. This Sunday, we will feature guest preacher Reverend Alyssa Aldape, who's the associate pastor to youth and young adults at the First Baptist Church of Washington, D.C. Reverend Aldape is also one of my very best friends, so I'm glad to welcome her for our Women in Ministry emphasis. February marks an annual tradition for Northside, where we focus on women in ministry. Now, some of you might wonder, why do we do this? We have 2 women pastors. We hear women preach and lead and care for us every single week of the entire year. But I'd encourage us to remember that having 2 women pastors makes us have a little bit different perspective. We know that women can be pastors. We have seen the ways that women have served our church for decades. Not every church has this experience. Since we do have this point of privilege, we use this month to welcome other women into preach. Women of color, women who don't preach on a regular basis, students, second career ministers, other ministries like this year focusing with a chaplain and a person who works in missions. We welcome different preaching styles and different perspectives, different age groups and different geographic regions. By doing this, we set an example for our peers to continue to expand their ideas of who the Holy Spirit calls into ministry. We also expand our own ideas by hearing from different women who are called by the same loving God who we worship. So this Women in Ministry Emphasis Month, I'd encourage you to think of the different ways and the different ministries that women serve in. Remember, you are loved. Be at peace.